Hello, what is going on? Hopefully everybody's doing okay. With Scream 5 coming out and getting ready to go on to Paramount Plus, I thought I'd go back to the original, the movie that changed the game for horror, thrillers, and redefined Wes Craven's career as a director and filmmaker. And this is Scream, the original. Came out in 1996. So being a teen, when this movie came out, I can honestly tell you there was a lot of buzz surrounding this film as it came out to theaters. And not so much that, it was a Wes Craven film, but just, it was new upcoming horror movie. It had Drew Barrymore, and that was the extent of what we knew about this movie, is it was being made by Wes Craven, and it had Drew Barrymore. From the start of this movie till the end, this movie is an absolute perfect film. And I still stand by saying this. I think the beginning of Scream is probably the greatest opening for any horror movie or any movie, period. It just is absolutely terrifying. Man, it's intense. It's just a perfect way to start out a film. And they have Drew Barrymore, who you think is going to be the main character of the entire film. And boom, within an instant, they dispose of her. And not even just, the fact that they killed her off. It's the way they do it. It's very slow and methodical, and the build so perfect. And the shot that her parents come home and you can hear her breathing on the phone, and they're just absolutely losing their mind. And they pan out to her, I believe it's her mom or her dad, walking out the front door, and they show her, and it kind of zooms out into Drew being hung with her guts just being displayed on the outside. I mean, that sets up the movie so perfect, and it just kind of sets the audience up to, holy shit, this is real. This is going to be intense. So there's so many things about this movie that I love, and I'll probably have to do it in another video to kind of break down everything. But the misdirection in this movie is second to none. I mean, they have sequences in this movie to where you hear Dewey, pick up the phone at his house to where somebody's calling Sydney, and he has this devious look about himself, and you're going, oh, maybe it's him. And when they show Billy enter the window after Sid has been attacked and the phone drops, you think it's him. And then even the simplest thing as the sheriff, putting his cigarette out, they show his boot there, and it's like a dark steel toe boot. You think, oh my God, it could be the sheriff. You never know. And, there's little things with, the way certain characters say things like Randy or Dewey or Stu and all those guys. They all have certain ways about themselves. Even the principal, the Fonz, Henry Winkler. There's even a point to where you're like, oh shit, it could be him too. They just executed this film so perfect. And the music also, I would like to say, is phenomenal. It just fits this movie so perfect. And also the last song, after the credits are going, which is one of my favorites, is Whisper to a Scream. Absolutely amazing. So, top to bottom, this is honestly one of my favorite movies of all time. I think it's just a perfect film. I'm hoping at some point they can kind of recreate the magic with it and, bring back Stu and Billy Loomis and kind of everything come full circle. Yeah, Scream 1996, amazing. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment about the series, the film, the soundtrack, all of it. Thumbs up, thumbs down. But with that being said, thank you and have a good day.